What up, YouTube? It's been a minute since you guys have seen me, and it's been a minute since you guys have seen this bike. But so it's Thursday. Let me get you guys updated. It's Thursday and the guys are out tonight, boys. I think it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I've been having a lot of issues with this bike. It's just I don't know, my rear wheel is having a lot of issues. I'm having issues with my bearings, I'm having issues with my spacers. But hopefully I got it kind of fixed. I got a new chain on it. I definitely need to buy new sprockets and stuff. I need to buy a new front one and a new back one because it's been a minute since I switched those out. But it's just a fun little Thursday with the boys out. Let's go! My guy Brandon's out here getting it on the Grammy. Yes, sir. About a couple months ago, he couldn't wheelie. Now look at him out here on the pack, vibing. It's always a good thing, man. When people come around and they stick around and they learn, that's just sick. That's some cool stuff, man. I've been noticing on this page that I am on Facebook, they're talking about how a lot of these older guys don't like to bring in newer people. Hold on, let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, a lot of these old gens, they don't like these new people, man. They don't like to bring them in. They don't like to show them where the spots are at. And I just think that's terrible, man. When I first came in, dude, our scene here in KC was kind of divided by different bikes. We had a mini moto people with like Groms and 50s, and then we had the big bike riders, which is where most of the OGs rode. And then we had like the dirt bike, the bike life guys, and Christian was the only one that rode with the sport bike guys on a dirt bike at that point. Then you had your Harley people, you know, and Harley people always look down on anything. But here in KC, it's been a couple years now, and man, it's changed a lot, dude. Like, we all ride together now. There's no different groups anymore. We're all friends. We all know each other. Some people do ride with, you know, their own little pack every now and then because we don't live very close to each other. But like Saturdays, mostly everybody comes out and we all ride as one pack. But yeah, I've been noticing on the Facebook page a lot of people complaining about how these older guys aren't giving good information, and that just sucks, man. When you have a scene like that, I feel like everybody needs to do better, man. I've been in this game for about 4 years now, going for 4 years. I've been doing it 4 years, 1 year without the pack, and 3 years when I met the pack. And there was certain people that standed out and kind of like showed me the ropes. And like our teacher, Cisco, there was a couple guys in our group that really made an effort to make you feel welcome, told you where everybody's meeting. And then there was those people that just kind of looked down on you, you know? And now, me as a better rider, I'm not gonna say as a good rider, but I'm pretty decent. But me as a more advanced rider now, I bring in a lot of people, man. I bring in as many people. Anybody that wants to come in and give it a shot, I always give them the spots. I always give them pointers. I give them, damn, I came in hot. I always give them the tips that, you know, you need to get encouraged, you know. Even just sitting there and watching them gets them motivated, because then they're like, bro, you see that? And that right there, it keeps them coming back, and your scene becomes better and better and better and better, man. Like, a lot of these new guys are fairly new, about a year or 2 years old now. And a lot of the older guys that used to ride back then, they don't ride anymore. Like, most of this pack, I think, other than like 2 people, are old riders. But everybody here is like a year old. And it's cool because they all know how to wheelie now. We all have vibes, you know. We be vibing together. And not only that, but you guys got to look at it as a lot of these new people are welders. They're mechanics. Like, they're very handy. They're crafty. And like, you bringing them in helps you later down the road, because if you need a tank built and you got a guy that knows how to weld and fabricate, or if your bike breaks down or something, you know, they can help you out, because, you know, they got them skills where they own shops. Woo! So it benefits everybody, man. Look, you get to meet cool people like my boy Brandon. I didn't know him, but now he's Willie and now I know him. Dayquil, he's another guy that I remember. This guy, I met him at the lot. He came down to the lot with his boy Trevor, and he came into the lot, and they were just kind of like fast boys, kind of on the side. And I remember I brought them into our tent. I was like, yo, come on, because it was hot as hell. And a year later now, this guy sold all his other bikes, and now he has a fully built FZ. He's a killer on that thing, and he's a cool friend. A lot of these guys are like that, man. You guys got to get your scenes out, get out of that bubble of yours, and become more friendly. I love our scene. Our scene is not the biggest, but it's not small, but we're tight. We're all homies here. Madman, is he gonna do it? Ah, so, oh my God, he's going for all of them. Madman. We got Austin. Let's see if he does some no-handers for us. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see it. Hey, look at him. Somebody stop this man. Madman. The cop waved him back. Look at these two, they're playing around. That's why you need to learn how to drop back. You see how he slowed down way too much. I was coming out hot. Look, he's in a no-hander. I'm watching him. Always got to be paying attention, because when people do them no-handers, no throttle, they slow down to almost like 2 miles an hour, if that. You gotta be watching, paying attention. I haven't done sit down a seat sander in a minute, so it's still kind of weird jumping up there. Oh, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be like that sometimes. Let's try it again. Woo! Sit down. C standard. Yeah, we're gonna turn here. Oh, you can't turn here, huh? I think this is where the jail cell's at. Like the courthouse is over here, and then they have a jail cell. I spent one day because of my brother here. It was not fun, I'll tell you that. All because this dude decided to do some stupid stuff on a motorcycle, and I was with him. At the time, I was not a stunt rider. I didn't even know how to ride. That was literally our first day practicing on the bikes. And my guy was he's just different. He was learning, I was learning. Oh yeah, the cops got my ass, and I got arrested. I got put in jail we got arrested in the morning, and I didn't get out till like 1 o'clock at night. It was not fun. I don't want to go back, and I ain't going back unless I got to. But I ain't gonna let them have it easy. Sometimes not stopping saves you a pretty big ticket, but if you get caught, it'll add a big ticket. So it's a gamble, whichever one you want to do. I don't recommend either, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? On the low, wink, wink. My guy Christian just cuts it on that thing, man. Animal, what can I say? Dude, I rode that bike, and that thing feels like an FZ on steroids, bro. That thing is powerful. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ridden a 450, but I want one. I'm not saying I don't want one. I want one. I want the power. But dude, I don't ride it on a daily basis. I ride it here and there if they let me ride it. But dude, those things, you got no grip on the seat because it's like a straight, freaking banana seat. I don't know what you would call it. Just a flat seat, so you're slipping off. You're holding on for dear God. The throttle are twitchy on those things, so like just any little correction on that thing, you're gonna feel it. If you're not ready for it, you're gonna eat some major shit. I guarantee you're gonna eat some major shit. And not only that, but I could not get that thing to coast. I don't know. I mean, I was dropped back, but dude, those things are just weird, man. I can't wait to get one though, because like it's a challenge, and I like challenging stuff, because you get bored of doing. I've been riding this bike for 3 years, and I'm like, I've ridden it in every way possible, and I'm learning sloppies on it just because it's a challenge. You get bored of just riding the same thing over and over. Once you ride something new, you get a feel for a new bike. It's like you relearn how to wheelie again, and that's the cool part. Look at my boy Justin out here getting it on that 110. That dude's been killing it ever since he got that bad thing. He had a Z125, could never figure it out. He'd eat shit all the time. Then he got this thing, and the dude's been killing it on it ever since. And I guarantee you, if he gets back on that Z125, my boy's gonna shred. He already got that foot brake, balance point down. Oh, another thing about bringing in new people, boys. When you bring in new people, you get footage, my guys. I guarantee you, anybody that you bring in, when they're new riders, they will record the hell out of you. They'll get every damn angle. They'll get your butt cracked. They'll get everything. They'll get your wrecked. They're always recording, and they're always willing to record. When you ride with the same person for a couple years or just for so long, you guys are both throwing down. You both don't want to be pulling out your phones. Yeah, I don't want to record. I'm tired, Like I record some of these guys, but when I'm in a pack and there's people around, I want to throw down on the nice streets. I don't want to be recording. And when you bring in these new people, since they're not very good at wheeling, half the times they're just watching, so they're always recording, and you always got footage. Because a lot of these older guys they're not gonna record, not because they don't want to, but just because like this street's nice. I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to record me? He wants to throw down on that street, so it's like a 50-50, But if you got a new guy, oh, I guarantee you my boy has the camera out he has that thing 24/7 out. That camera never stops recording. That dude has about 100 videos of you on his phone. So that's another plus about having these new people. All right, boys, I think this is my time to roll out of here. See you guys on the next one. Hopefully I got a good enough footage for you guys. If not, I'll see you on the next one. Later, cheap pops.